The 7 shocking effects of creatine after age 50. If you think creatine is only for bodybuilders or gym bros chasing bigger biceps, think again. Once you hit age 50, creatine starts doing things inside your body that most people have never heard about. Powerful, science-backed effects that can transform how you feel, how you move, how you think, and even how you age. It's not just a muscle supplement anymore. It's a total body upgrade hiding in a tiny scoop. In today's video, we're breaking down 7 shocking benefits of creatine after age 50. And trust me, number 6 is the one nobody expects, but everyone needs to hear. Whether you want more energy, better strength, or a sharper mind, this is information you don't want to miss. But before we begin, drop your name and the city you're watching from in the comments below. All right, let's jump right in and uncover what creatine is really capable of once you hit that golden age. Number 1, your energy returns. Have you ever felt like your energy just vanishes halfway through the day? Almost like someone secretly pulled your internal power plug? You start the morning feeling fine, but by lunchtime, you're dragging yourself around. And by the afternoon, even simple things walking to the kitchen, standing up from a chair, climbing a few stairs, feel way harder than they should. Well, there's a surprisingly simple reason behind that, and an even simpler fix. Creatine helps your cells produce ATP, your body's instant energy molecule. Think of ATP as the quick fuel your muscles and brain use every second just to function. But here's the catch. After age 50, your natural ATP production starts dropping, and it drops faster than most people realize. That's why so many adults say things like, "I feel slower than I used to," or "My body doesn't bounce back anymore." It's not in your head, it's biology. This is where creatine quietly becomes a game changer. When you take creatine, you're basically giving your cells extra raw materials to make more ATP on demand. Instead of struggling to generate enough energy, your cells finally get the support they need to stay active and efficient. The result? You feel more awake, more capable, and far less run down from everyday movement. Suddenly, those stairs that used to leave you winded, much easier. Standing up from the couch, less effort. Afternoon energy crashes, way less common. Even your brain feels sharper because it also uses ATP to stay focused and alert. The best way to picture it is this. Creatine works like a personal battery charger for your entire body. Every scoop helps recharge the tiny power stations inside your muscles and brain, giving you a steady, more reliable source of energy throughout the day. And the best part is, you don't have to be an athlete or gym regular to feel the difference. Anyone over 50, especially those dealing with fatigue or low stamina, can benefit from that extra boost. It's simple, it's safe, and for many people, it feels like getting a piece of their younger energy back. Number 2, your muscle loss slows down. Did you know you naturally lose about 1 to 2% of your muscle every single year after age 50? It's one of those things most people don't notice until simple movements start feeling harder. Lifting groceries becomes tiring, or climbing stairs leaves you catching your breath. But here's the good news. Creatine can help stop that slow, quiet muscle loss. Research shows that adults over 50 who take creatine can actually gain lean muscle and maintain far more strength, even if they're only doing light exercise like walking, stretching, or resistance band training. That's because creatine acts like a performance booster inside your muscle cells. It increases the energy your muscles can use, helps them contract more powerfully, and improves the quality of each workout, no matter how intense or gentle it is. Think of your muscles like a machine. Over time, machines start to wear down, slow down, and lose efficiency. But what happens when you add oil? Everything runs smoother, stronger, and lasts much longer. Creatine works the same way for your muscle fibers. It keeps them nourished, helps them repair faster, and gives them the extra support they need as you age. Even better, creatine doesn't just help with muscle size, it helps with everyday strength. Standing up from a chair, carrying laundry, going for a walk, lifting your arms. Even maintaining your balance, everything becomes easier when your muscles have enough energy and power behind them. So while many people think creatine is only for young athletes trying to bulk up, the truth is that it's one of the most effective and well-researched supplements for protecting your muscle health after 50. Safe and incredibly helpful for keeping your body strong, steady, and capable as the years go by. Number 3, your balance improves. This one shocks most people. Creatine doesn't just help build muscle, it actually improves your stability and balance in ways most supplements can't. When people think about creatine, they usually imagine bigger biceps or stronger workouts. But after age 50, its effects go way beyond that. One of the most surprising benefits is how it strengthens the tiny stabilizer muscles in your legs, hips, and core, the muscles that quietly work behind the scenes to keep you steady every time you walk, turn, bend, or stand up. As we get older, those stabilizer muscles naturally weaken, even if the bigger muscles still feel fine. That's why sudden wobbles, small stumbles, or feeling unsteady on certain days becomes more common. The incredible thing is that research shows creatine helps these small muscles fire more efficiently and recover faster. That means better coordination, stronger joints, and smoother movement with less effort. When your stabilizer muscles get stronger, everything changes. Walking feels easier. Standing still doesn't feel shaky. You feel more sure-footed on stairs, uneven ground, or slippery floors. And the best part? You significantly reduce the risk of falls, one of the biggest concerns for people over 50. Imagine going through your day feeling more grounded, more balanced, and more in control of your body. That's what creatine helps support. It's not just about adding muscle, it's about adding confidence. Confidence in your steps, confidence in your movements, confidence in your everyday activities. So while most people only think of creatine as a gym supplement, the truth is that it's one of the simplest tools to help you stay steady, strong, and secure as you age. And honestly, that might be one of its most valuable benefits. Number 4, your brain gets sharper. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there? Don't worry, it happens to everyone. And it happens even more often after age 50. But here's the interesting part. One of the reasons this happens is because your brain simply doesn't have the quick energy it used to. Just like your muscles need fuel to move, your brain needs fuel to think, process, remember, and react. And guess what? Your brain uses creatine the exact same way your muscles do, for fast, instant energy. The problem is that after age 50, your brain becomes less efficient at producing its own creatine. That means the mental battery drains faster, leading to things like forgetfulness, slower thinking, difficulty focusing, and that foggy feeling that makes your mind feel heavy. This is where creatine supplementation becomes incredibly helpful. Supplementing with creatine gives your brain a backup power source. It helps your neurons fire faster, communicate better, and stay energized longer. Many people experience clearer thinking, sharper memory, and an easier time staying focused on tasks, even simple ones like remembering names, following conversations, or organizing daily routines. But it doesn't stop there. Studies show that creatine can actually reduce mental fatigue, which means your brain doesn't get tired as quickly during long or stressful situations. Whether you're solving a problem, learning something new, or just trying to stay alert during the day, creatine helps your brain think faster and stay more resilient. Imagine feeling more mentally awake, more present, and more in control of your thoughts. That's what a little extra creatine can help support. It's not magic, it's simply giving your brain the fuel it needs to perform at its best, even as the years go by. Number 5, you recover much faster. If you're tired of waking up sore, stiff, or achy, this one's definitely for you. As we get older, recovery becomes slower, and even simple activities like walking, bending, or carrying groceries can leave the body feeling worn out the next day. That stiff back, heavy legs, why does everything hurt? Feeling becomes way too familiar. But this is exactly where creatine quietly steps in and does something pretty amazing. Creatine helps reduce inflammation inside your muscles and supports faster cellular repair. Think of it like sending extra workers to a construction site. The damage gets fixed quicker, and everything feels stronger and smoother sooner. Whether your soreness comes from exercise, weekend activities, gardening, long walks, or just everyday life, creatine helps your muscles recover at a pace that feels noticeably more youthful. One of the biggest advantages for adults over 50 is how creatine improves day-to-day comfort. Many people report that they don't feel as stiff in the mornings, their joints don't ache as much after movement, and they can bounce back faster from things that used to take them days to recover from. It's not just about muscle repair, it's about giving your whole body a smoother, easier recovery process. A lot of adults even say they feel younger. Not because creatine magically turns back time, but because their recovery starts to resemble how they felt years ago. Imagine going for a long walk and not paying the price the next morning. Imagine doing light exercise without that nagging stiffness that usually follows. That's the kind of difference consistent creatine supplementation can make. In short, creatine helps your body bounce back, move better, and feel more like itself again. And that's something everyone over 50 can appreciate. Number 6, your bones get stronger. This is the benefit almost nobody talks about. Seriously. It flies completely under the radar. When people think of creatine, they think muscle, strength, gym, fitness, but almost no one realizes that creatine also plays a powerful role in keeping your bones strong, especially as you get older. Here's the simple version. Creatine boosts the effects of resistance training on bone density. In other words, whenever you do activities that challenge your muscles, even light ones like bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or simple leg lifts, creatine makes those movements work even better for your bones. It's like turning up the bone-strengthening signal inside your body. And this matters more than most people realize. As you age, your bones naturally lose density, especially in your hips and spine. These areas are the most common places for fractures in adults over 50. And once a major fracture happens, it can completely change someone's independence, mobility, and confidence. But creatine actually helps strengthen those exact areas by improving how your body builds and maintains bone tissue. Think of it as giving your skeleton backup support, a little extra reinforcement to stay strong and solid. For seniors, this is massive. Stronger bones mean fewer fractures, fewer falls that turn into serious injuries, and a much better chance of staying mobile and independent. Walking, carrying groceries, climbing stairs, and moving around the house all becomes safer and easier when your bones have more strength behind them. And here's the best part. You don't have to lift heavy weights or follow intense workouts to benefit. Even gentle strength exercises paired with creatine can help protect your bones and slow down age-related bone loss. So yes, creatine isn't just for muscles. It's quietly helping your skeleton stay resilient, stable, and strong for the years ahead. Number 7, your mood gets a boost. Believe it or not, creatine even supports your emotional health, and this is something most people have absolutely no idea about. When you think of mood boosters, you probably think of sunlight, meditation, or maybe a good cup of coffee, not creatine. But surprisingly, this little supplement has a meaningful impact on how your brain feels and functions every single day. Here's why. Your brain runs on energy, and a huge amount of that energy gets used to maintain healthy neurotransmitters, especially serotonin, the one responsible for mood, motivation, and emotional balance. As we age, our brain becomes less efficient at producing and managing its own energy supply. That's where creatine steps in. It helps your brain use energy more efficiently, which in turn supports healthier serotonin levels and reduces that heavy, sluggish feeling that can show up with age. While creatine isn't a magic cure or a replacement for professional help, many older adults who take it consistently report feeling noticeably more positive, more motivated, and more mentally awake throughout the day. It's like lifting a small mental weight off your shoulders, the kind you didn't even realize you were carrying. For some people, this shows up as having a brighter mood in the morning. For others, it means feeling less mentally drained in the afternoon, or having more motivation to stay active, social, or productive. And because creatine supports both physical and mental energy, the benefits tend to overlap. When your body feels better, your mood improves, and when your mood improves, everything else feels easier. So yes, beyond muscles, strength, and energy, creatine quietly supports emotional well-being in a very real way. Sometimes feeling better starts with your brain having the fuel it needs to function at its best. And there you have it, 7 shocking effects of creatine after age 50 that go way beyond just building muscle. Most people think creatine is only for heavy lifters, but the truth is, its benefits become even more powerful after you hit 50. Creatine is safe, affordable, and one of the most researched supplements on the planet. But what it does specifically for older adults, that's where the real magic starts to show. Your energy begins to feel steady again. Your muscles stay stronger and more responsive. Your balance improves. Your brain feels clearer, and overall, your body simply works better. It's like giving your cells the extra fuel they've been craving for years. So if you've been wondering whether creatine is worth trying, especially as you age, these 7 benefits make a pretty strong case. Sometimes, a small daily scoop can create a surprisingly big transformation. Now tell me, which of these 7 benefits surprised you the most? Drop your answer in the comments. Therefore, if you want to see the unfortunate side effect of creatine, we've left a video appearing right now on the screen showing each one of them. Don't miss checking it out. Thank you for watching until here, and may God bless you, my friend.